Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking another look at the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Beach Camper Van. This is set number 31138. It has 556 pieces and I paid $50 for this set. Now, I've already done a video putting together and reviewing the Beach Camper van set, the main build, which means in this video, I'm going to be putting together one of the side builds, and then in a later video, I will do the next one. So I'm going to take all this apart, I'm going to put this together, and while I disassemble the Beach Camper van, I will speed the video up, and I will speed the video up while I build this sort of coastal house or beach house here, and then I will slow it back down to give my thoughts on this alternate build for this set. So, until then, enjoy! Okay, so that is this first alternate build for the Beach Camper van, and I'm kind of calling this a beach house, a seaside coastal house, or a bungalow, or something of that nature. This is pretty good. This is interesting because when I was taking apart the Beach Camper van, it's been a while since I built that, and I really loved the camper van. I'm probably going to end up going back to the van once I experience all these alternate builds, because I really liked the van. But there's a lot of stuff I forgot about this, and it was more pieces than I remember. And So this was a real pleasure to come back to, and I think I have the Cozy House and the Noodle Shop as Creator 3-in-1s where I haven't done the alternate builds yet. So I need to set aside some time to work on those so I can talk about them on this channel here. So this is the beach bungalow, let's say. And as we can see, these are all the pieces left over. We get the tires and the wheel wells, of course, and the axle pieces because there's no vehicle here for this. But we do have kind of an interesting use of the steering wheel, and yeah, just a good several pieces here that aren't used. So we get kind of the impression of water with a little duck out here or whatever, and we get kind of the suggestion of like this is a house on stilts or something out in the ocean so far that it's raised up and it has these big pillars underneath that are holding up the house, and that's a really nice touch. And so we have some separation down there and some different stuff going on that makes up the base of this, and then it continues to here, which is kind of more of the sand or more of the beach there. So I don't think this is like a houseboat. I think it's like, yeah, I would call it a house on stilts or whatever that you occasionally see in Florida or many other places there. So that's nice, and we get a little patio here. I really liked this use of the 2/3 brick now, and then a rounded plate, 2/3 brick rounded plate. I think that looks really nice. The color here on the bottom is all very good with the kind of white on the bottom and then yellow, and I think that's nice how it continues where it's kind of white on the bottom and then blue up here. So we get a little patio. Looks like we got a bottle of something and maybe a hose connection or something on the outside to wash yourself off from the beach. Little windows there. Over on the side, on the beach side, we get some details of some like stones, kind of a little shell. This is almost the same construction as the palm tree, but inverted in a way that makes it look like a succulent or aloe or something like that, which is very nice. And we get another little floral element there behind the bucket. And then this, I think, is like supposed to be drying, like a drying rack or something, but I'm not sure what is hanging off of that right now. And we get a little overhang there. Moving up to the top floor, we get another balcony area instead of like a patio. It looks like we have a nice lawn chair here with maybe some suntan lotion or something like that. And this is up a little planter. We get a little robin, a radio, a drawer there, and some nice kind of gating or fence. And I really liked how it used these two pieces all the way around to create that. And then we get kind of the upper floor there with the door and the awning and the roof. And then in the roof we can look at what's up there. The roof uses the same pieces as those kind of outhouses or beach structures that are in the first one. You're in the beach camper van main build, and same kind of use of these white angled tiles for that. So the front of this looks really, really good. A lot of details and sturdy and stable and comes together well. It is kind of modular, sort of. The top floor could come off pretty easily, but not too easily. If we look at the inside, I don't know what these are supposed to be up here. They are just those 3 jumper plates, like the 3 1x3 jumper plates. There's 6 of them up there, so I don't know what those are supposed to be actually, but that's up there. And then I think this is supposed to be a bedroom. Nice use of these parts to maybe make like bed posts or the bed like box spring almost or something, and that looks really nice. So I think this is a bed and this is a bedroom up there. Coming down to the bottom, I'm gonna pop this off here. You can see how easily it comes off. Down at the bottom we get a little kitchenette. So we get the same kind of suggestion of the stilts here. We've got a drawer and a mug over there. We've got an oven and a stove top, and we've got a sink. And these are all very similar to some of the constructions that were internal in the camper van there. So reused a lot of the same stuff, but that's nice. And here is that interesting use of a steering wheel on the side with one of those studs on the side bricks. And I believe it is supposed to be a fan or an exhaust or like a hood over a gas stove or something. But I think it's supposed to be a fan. Pretty cool use of a steering wheel there. I always like seeing stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. And that's this build. And it's pretty good. So we get kind of two little sections here, and these could be arranged in different ways, and decent parts usage. This is fine. I don't think for me personally this build is good. It is fun. It does add value to the set for me. It is nice to be able to do something like this. There are some things in here that I think are inspiring, like the succulent thing, how this pillar is constructed, and some of the other part usages in here to kind of make a structure, a house, or a building more unique. I really liked that. How they did this on the water is a nice detail that I could take inspiration from this to make something else, which is really great for me. I don't think it's better than the beach camper van personally, but if I was somebody who had multiples of this set, the beach camper van could pull up to this, or if I had a Lego city with a ocean front or a beach front, this could certainly be a cool kind of bungalow that goes out into the water a little bit and has these stilts to compensate for high tide, low tide, weird weather, whatever. So this is pretty cool. I think the beach camper van is better in my opinion because I really liked the van of it all, but it's also nice to take a van and then make a house, and there was other stuff in there too. Obviously there was those out houses, or those other structures there, but largely take a van. This doesn't use any of the van pieces. Would have liked to see like an interesting use of one of these in there, or an interesting use of a wheel or something. That would have been nice. And or even an interesting use of like a windshield here. But still pretty good. Pretty good here, and I'm happy with this. So this is good. And now for the next video, I will be taking this apart and putting together this one, which I think uses the least amount of pieces. We get a slightly different bird here, and we get an ice cream shop and kind of a buggy or a smaller car there. So I'm looking forward to putting this one together, and that will be in the next video. So if you like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the videos on my channel, consider subscribing to it so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I will be doing in the future, including videos on this set again for that ice cream shop build, and alternate builds for the cozy house, alternate builds for the noodle shop, and a bunch more stuff coming up. So subscribe so you don't miss that. And until next time, thanks. Bye.